I'm Sierra. I'm on Stanton Street between Bowery and Chrystie, and I want to know who lives on this block. Hi, can I have your name, please?
My name is Amber Groff.
My name is Luna Bella Avila.
And how long have you lived on this block?
Couple months.
I've lived here 22 years.
What makes this block so important to you?
I've lived here 22 years.
Besides that?
I live in one of the first co-op buildings in the neighborhood and the first art building in the neighborhood before it started going all gentrified.
And you?
Well, I was born and raised in the Lower East Side all my life, and then I moved, and then I came back, so I'm happy to be back in an area that I'm so close to.
And do you have any special moments that you'd like to share with us?
This building, what used to be the biggest building in all the neighborhood before the big buildings behind me and down the block opened up. And we used to have block parties, which shut down the whole block, and everybody from the buildings across the street would just come out with their little tables, boom boxes, and just have parties. And that's something we don't do anymore because back then it used to be like, yeah, go ahead and do whatever you want. Now it's like zoning laws, and you have to make sure you're not bothering anybody, and so we can't do that anymore.
Oh, any special moments? No. Well, not in this block particular, but I like all the people there. Everyone's very nice. It's mostly Spanish people here, so like everyone come out and be like, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" and everything. The security guards are really nice, but no special events in particular for me.
How has this block changed, and how has it affected you?
It's crap now. Can I say that? It's crap now. It used to be very well. This is one of the, and I keep saying this. This is one of the only buildings, especially on this corner. It's like 2 blocks away from Chinatown, 3 blocks away from Little Italy. This neighborhood is actually called Nolita, north of Little Italy. We have Soho up there, NoHo down that way. So this building itself, you have Caucasians, Chinese, Black, Hispanics, Eastern Asian living all in the same building. So that's how it used to be, and now it's like you leave the door and you're out in New York City, and it's like all gentrified. So it's like this one building is the last building on this block that's a mixture of people, and now it's everybody else, and we're like an island on this corner.
Not particularly this section, but just in general, like I grew up in a neighborhood that was predominantly Spanish, right? Just a mixture of everything, and then just out of nowhere it's becoming so gentrified, and you see so many different changes. Like there wasn't like a nightclub down the block, and now there's like 10 or whatever. So I mean, it's just like everything's just compacting to something that it's, well, I guess it's I don't know, expanding more to a good thing, but it's ruining the community in a sense.
Yeah, you used to not be able to hang out on the corner or walk down the street at night, and we used to make fun of like the white people because like they would be scared of us, and now there's so many of them that we're kind of like, we can't hang out in our neighborhood anymore because it's not our neighborhood anymore. The culture's completely lost.
What makes this building so important within the artwork and things?
The reason this building is different from other buildings on this block is because it's the first building erected about 23 years ago that had art implemented into the building itself. If you see the architectural structure, it's kind of artistic, different than the buildings that used to be here. Nowadays, every single building has art put into it, but this is the first one to do that. And behind us, there's a mural that was, this building was the first one to use a mural to be installed in the building, and it's been here 23 years. I'm not sure who the artist is, but I'm sure you could Google that, whoever's looking at it. And each floor has a artistic window in the alcove. Once you get off of the elevators and you look to your left, each floor has a different individual artistic alcove designed by different artists in the same style.
Can you give me a little bit more history on this building? Like how long has it been here?
Like I said, 23 years. It's gone through different managers, and so each year their idea of what art is supposed to be changes. Right now we have again, crappy art all over, which is not as nice as the mural here or the art upstairs. And the courtyard, this is one of the only buildings in the neighborhood to have a courtyard that's a green courtyard. Green meaning grass and trees. All other courtyards in this neighborhood are concrete. So we have a playground in the courtyard, and that used to have installation pieces as well. A big French fry sculpture that we used to call it, and terracotta pots all over the place, and a swing set that used to be an installation piece as well, and now we don't have it anymore because it's changed so much.
With the opening of the new museum, how has it affected this building and the people who live in it?
They don't really much like it. This used to be a quiet block where it was, you leave your building and you see people across the street and you say, hey, what's up, how are you doing? And the grocery store, you knew everybody there. My daddy knew everybody there. And now you leave and it's always people you've never seen before in your life. And unfortunately, they're going to be here for probably the rest of their lives because they live in the neighborhood. One of the things that's recently changed is Whole Foods, which is on the other side, which has Avalon on top of it, and that's blocked our view from the courtyard to the Empire State Building. And this block actually has a beautiful view of almost all of New York. If you stand on the corner of Bowery and Stanton, you can see straight up to the Empire State Building, and it's beautiful. But Whole Foods in Avalon has blocked that. And then on the front, or the downtown side, you have the new museum, which is a beautiful museum. It's very nice inside, very nice on the outside, but it blocks our view to everything that's downtown. You can see the lights at night, and whenever they have the Twin Towers, what is that called?
Memorial.
The Twin Towers Memorial, it blocks the lights, and all you see is the tippy top of it. So people are very annoyed about that. That's basically the biggest sentiment. People are annoyed about the new buildings coming up.